Hello ladies and gentlemen, I am your host Locum23 here, joining me back for the App Choices, Rules of Engagement, Book 1, Chapter 2, Wine and Mixers. Later that night, you're staring out the window in your cabin when you hear the sound of someone pounding on your door. Just a sec. You throw open the door and find your sister, little sister, Jess. Katie! And her twin. Oh dear God, let's go with Nicole. Katie, I'm so sorry. Come here and give me a big hug. And your oldest, your sibling's your brother. You're just now knowing. You just keep this in mind. You can name them, see that? So we're just gonna go by default. Katie, Jess just told us everything. Oh, great. This must be so difficult for you. Are you sorting out all of your finances? Getting everything legally separated? Is he a co-signer on your lease? Nicole, be a human being for a sec. These are legitimate concerns. Katie, do you want me to punch someone? Or something? Or everything? What can I punch? It seems like the brotherly response. No, it doesn't. You smile and lean at Alex, pulling him into a tight hug. We're here to cheer you up. Trent was a total loser, and I'm not going to let you spend one more minute crying over him. I have an idea. We can get some ice cream sundaes. That's always worked for us in the past. You mean the past as in elementary school? That doesn't change the fact that it worked, Alex. Okay, I surrender. That's enough out of you two. I can't see. I can see I should have just handled this on my own. What we need is alcohol. And a lot of it. I shudder to think how much alcohol is a lot in Jess's eyes. Hey, this is up to Katie. How about it, Big Sis? What's gonna cheer you up? I want to eat the biggest ice cream sundae ever possible. Shots. Lots of shots. Neither of these would work for me personally. I'm more of a, can I get some coffee, some music, if you're gonna want to be a fiance, a motorcycle, 3 a.m. down the highway, fast as possible with the right kind of music. That's me. But for shits and giggles. I don't drink, though. Yes! Let's hit the bar. A round of tequila shots for me and my fam, and make them doubles. We may just die tonight. Coming up. Dean grins at you as he slides you and your siblings your drinks. Nice to see you again. Oh. This looks like it's getting interesting. Stick around. I wish I could, but there's a bachelorette party over there, and if I don't keep these mojitos flowing, they'll probably riot. As wow. For a moment there I saw James Dean. As Dean leaves, Jess raises her shot glass. To the best summer ever. You all toss back your shots. There. Things are looking a little better now, aren't they? They're at least getting blurrier. A few shots later. What is it you have us drinking? I can feel it burning in my throat. And possibly in my soul. I agree. But it's growing on me. And a few more shots later. Can I just say, you guys are my favorite family, like favorite. This is nice. I think Nana would have wanted this. Nana would have wanted us to get plastered on this jet full that just calls tequila? No. I mean, to spend real time together. Well, it sure beats ice cream, huh, Nicole? Nicole? Best summer ever. They really are twins. Later that night, you chat with your siblings as you sober up over water and black coffee. Thanks for doing this for me, guys. I appreciate it. And the truth is, I never threw up so much. I'm ready to get over Trent. The only thing I regret is that now I have to find a fiance fast, or I'm out the inheritance. We'll figure it out. You're hot, single, and you've actually got a good personality. You'll have a fiance in no time. If anyone should be worried, it's me. How am I gonna keep a job all summer while I'm on a cruise ship? I'm literally going to go insane. Only Jess would say something like that, and mean it. Okay, know-it-all. What was in your letter? Oh, well, it's kind of strange. Seriously? Spill it. Nicole pulls out the letter from her pocket and just snatches it up. Nana thought I was too focused on work. She thought I needed to get out and live a life more. So, she made a list for me. A list of things she did on her vacation, summer vacation, the year she met Grandpa. Climb a mountain, get a tattoo, try escargot. Great. So I have to sleep over a 9 to 5, and your big challenge is to have fun adventures? Jess drops the letter with a sigh. You pick it up and glance at the list of activities. I'm hardly in a place in life to go on adventures. I have to start thinking about my future. I'm almost out of college. If I want to start my career right, I need to get to Mansing internship. What's that? Only one of the most prestigious internships in the country. I'd be working directly under Blair Hall, the woman who built Mansing, Transglobal Tech Division, from the ground up. I need to be prepared for follow-up calls, phone interviews, updating my resume, but I can't just juggle all of that in a list of activities. Oh, well, you can do this. We'll help you. Here, why don't you start with an easy one, like learn salsa dancing. There's a salsa class on board the ship. Okay, yeah, I can do that. You hand the letter back to Nicole. Wait a second. Alex, what was in your letter? Mine? Don't worry about it. It's nothing. I respect your privacy. What are you hiding? I'm not hiding anything. Can a guy have a little privacy around here? But we told you what was in our letters. It would be equitable for you to reciprocate. Yeah, come on. Reciprocate. Moving on. Alex, even you have to admit that you're an extremely secretive person. You never tell anyone about your life. Side note, what's wrong with that? Or your work. Or your girlfriend. Are you still with Elena? Elena is... Look, I'm just a private about my love life, okay? I kind of hoped that you'd bring her on the cruise with you. Right. Like I want to throw her into this melee. Anyway, it's past 1 and I'm exhausted. I think we've done enough sibling bonding for one night. We've got the rest of the summer to catch up. Fair enough. You'll tell us all about her tomorrow, then. We'll see. Thanks for sticking with me, guys. I don't know what I would have done without you. The next morning, after getting a dozen frantic texts from Jess, you meet her at the cruise ship's trendiest bouquet. Okay. What's the emergency? There's a big cocktail mixer event for singles on the ship this afternoon, and we've only got a few hours to get you ready. Jess grins and holds up a flyer. It's perfect! A mixer for singles. I'm sorry for this. Bring on the bachelors. I'm having a panic attack just thinking about this. How about, why did you wake me up and I'm gonna go get a coffee now? Atta girl! But you can't go looking like this. Ah, you invited me for a shopping spree! Oh, there's Nicole. I told her to meet us here. Oh my god. Why is Nicole with her? You look around for Nicole and spot her walking up with your cousin. Who is Violet? Hello, Katie. Jess. Your cousin. Violet smirks as she saunters towards you. Violet! What are you doing here? I imagine the same thing you're all doing here. I'm here for Nana's inheritance. Violet gestures with an envelope in her hand. Nicole was telling me all about how dear Katie's having a trouble with her task already. You told her? Girl code, Nicole! Huh? Violet is a girl. Anyway, Katie, I'm sorry to hear things didn't work out with Trent. Honestly, I'm so relieved that you finally caught him cheating. Finally? What's that supposed to mean? Oh, you were actually surprised, weren't you? Oh, you poor thing. She patronizingly readjusts a stray lock of your hair. Violet? I'm more surprised that they let a snake like you on the boat. Touch me again and I'll break your arm. Thanks for understanding. I'm gonna go with snake on the boat. I was sure there were laws against trafficking exotic reptiles. Very funny. In case you're not picking up in it, this is the part where you mind your business, Violet. It's funny you should say that, because Katie's failed engagement is my business. It concerns all of us. Wait, what are you talking about? Well, I spoke to Nana's lawyer. Apparently, the word on the will is very particular. The heirs who are able to complete their task divide the inheritance between them. So that means for every person who fails, your share gets bigger. Well, I was gonna say the rest of our shares, but now that you mention it, I would get the entire fortune to myself if the rest of all of you were happy to fail. Miserably. Violet, you would find a way to make Nana's last letters to us in some weird competition. Only stating the facts, sweetie. And with Katie's fiance out of the picture, it looks like there's 1 hair down, 3 to go. Violet flashes one last devious smile before turning and leaving with a flip of her hair. Don't listen to her. You're still in this. We just need to get you ready to meet some guys. See? Anything you like? You spot a gorgeous red dress on display. That looks amazing. Red has been proven to be the most noticeable color. Not to mention that you look totally hot. You should get it. I don't know. Do you think I can pull it off? Totally. Makeovers are excellent for changing your frame of mind after a breakup. Oh, but a diamond wall says, no, black. I prefer, me personally as a guy. That looks nice. That's a bit more revealing. But I like black, so... And I'm also not going to spend diamonds. We are 1 diamond away from that series. I'll be fine with this simple black dress, which looks fantastic on her, by the way. But the red one is so hot. Look at it. I don't want to overcomplicate this. Back me up, Nicole. The black dress is certainly functional, professional, stately, utilitarian. Oh, so I'm a library. Okay. Stop backing me up. Whatever, it's up to you. Now let's do this! You're coming with me? I think I'm gonna sit this one out. You're my sister. Of course I'm going with you. I wouldn't miss it for the world. And probably to pick up hot guys. Later, you and Jess walk through the doors of the cruise ship's fanciest restaurant. Inside, men and women are mingling. I don't know if I can do this, Jess. Don't worry, I've got your back. I'm your wing woman tonight. I'm gonna make sure you don't leave here without a man. Or myself. Thanks. Thanks, Jess. I knew I could count on you. You turn around and spot Jess back at the door, flirting with a handsome guy. Hey there, I couldn't help but noticing that you've got a bottle of my favorite whiskey in your hands. Your favorite? It's rare to meet anyone who even knows of this brand. I'm impressed. Pour me a glass and we can talk about the other things we may have in common. Unfortunately, I'm on my way out. As a man ducks out the door, Jess runs back to you. What was that about being my wing woman? Katie, I know I said that, but please, please, please! He's hot! He likes my favorite whiskey. He could be my soulmate, and he's getting away. Oh, just go. Jess dashes out after him. The din of a polite chatter and soft music fills the air as you take a seat at the bar when a familiar voice sounds behind you. Oh my gosh, Katie! I had no idea you'd be here for the singles cocktail mixer. Are you just following me, Violet? Oh, you know, I love to socialize, but I didn't expect my cousin to be getting back in the saddle so soon. But good for you. I know how desperate you are for a man. And I know how desperate you are for money and attention. Oh, really? Bartender, can we get a couple drinks over here? My cousin is thirsty. Bartender turns around and his eyes light up. Oh, hey, Katie. I didn't realize it was you. You probably didn't notice her because she was wearing some black dress as 10 other girls here. She was never daring. Dean, this is Violet, my cousin. Katie was just telling me how she was leaving to go mingle. But Dean, if you have a second to chat, I'd love to hear your recommendations from the drink menu. Sure. Violet flashes you a devious smile as she brushes Dean's arm and laughs flirtatiously. You roll your eyes and join the rest of the mixer. As people pair off and sit together over drinks, you notice two men smile at you from different tables. One grins at you from behind the spectacles, as the other lifts his wine glass towards you, a smug smirk on his face. So we got this guy who is already a fan of Crown and the Flame, who, you may notice from the freshman, or this guy. Now I'm guessing this is the smug one, and this is the spectacles. Damn. A lot of people are gonna be like, you should pick this guy because he's a guy who's in a business suit and da-da-da-da. But this guy has potential. If you've ever read The Freshman, which you should, it's on my channel. Damn, this is a tough one because maybe it's the inner nerd in me that's kind of like, hey, I would like to. And he's on a cruise ship too, but it is a singles mixer cocktail. But you also know he would probably be the most loyalist, and he's already smug grinning. Damn it! Okay, let's try. Hopefully this does not sting us in the ass. You find yourself sitting across the table from the man smirking smugly as you holds a sparkling wine to the light. So, Antoine? What do you like to do? You mean, when I'm not satisfying my heart's wanderlust, You can usually find me sampling a new vintage. Have I mentioned that I'm something of a wine connoisseur? Repeatedly. Oh, this is already going fantastically horrible. I could pontificate for hours about the finer points of wine. Well, I know I'm really enjoying this champagne. Should've went with the geek. Or nerd, whichever you... Because they're just badass, and I'm one of them. Antonin sits up with a start, almost choking on his wine. Oh, you're gonna choke. Champagne? Oh, my dear girl, a sparkling wine is only champagne if the grapes come from the Champagne region of France. Right. Of course. Can we have a redo, please? Let me guess. You're one of these people who doesn't even care whether you're drinking at 98 or 99. Good day, madam. Good day. You leave the table in a hurry. Soon, two more men send you inviting looks. One flips the braids out of his face to flash you a grin, while they gives you a polite wave. One I'm not a man for braids. I mean, am I trying to meet someone eccentric? Because I already missed. Can I go back to the previous try? Alright, we'll go with the polite wave. Alright, polite wave. Because that guy was a smug smirker. You begin chatting with a polite, stoic man sitting stiffly in his chair. So, we can begin by listing our interests to see if they're compatible. Sure. That's as good a place as any. I enjoy walking. Model trains, taxidermy, soup. Oh, wait. What was that? Soup? I prefer my nutrients simple and to the point. No, not that. I'm familiar with soup. Did you say taxidermy? Yes, there is a demand for animal bodies preserved for display purposes. It's a small demand, but I don't do it for the money. Oh. Well, it was nice meeting you. Bzzzt. You force a polite smile and rise from the table. As you take a place at the bar, a guy slides onto the stool next to you, and the aroma of cheap body spray preceding him. Hey there, I just had to ask. You're part Asian, aren't you? Hello to you too. I have like a sixth sense for this thing. What are you, like half Chinese, half Japanese? I love Asian girls. Ew? The name's Shane, and I'd love to share a drink with you. Before you can protest, Shane flags down a waitress, waving a fan of cash in the air. Waitress! Dos tequilas! The shots arrive in no time, and Shane downs his as quickly as it came. Look, I'll stop beating around the bush. We're the two hottest people in here. We go through the motions, pound some drinks, but we know this party is ending back in my cabin. So just say the word and we can flip past the boring chapters and straight to the happy ending. Hard pass, no way in hell. Ooh, no way in hell. Not if you were the last man on Earth. Don't be like that, baby. Just then a ship employee announces at the end of the singles cocktail mixer, and all around you, participants begin saying their goodbyes. Guess I'm saved by the bell. Goodbye, Shane. As you see him leave, Shane gets up and steps into your path. Whoa, whoa, whoa. You can't just leave me hanging like this. Typical. This is the thanks a nice guy gets for buying a girl a drink. Suddenly, a handsome man in an impeccable tailored suit steps in. Excuse me, sir. I'm afraid this bar is reserved for another private event, but there's a second bar on deck 8 I'd highly recommend. Are you kidding me? Fine. Come on, beautiful. Let's get out of here. I'm not going anywhere with you. Are you serious? I just bought you a top shelf tequila shot. No, you're just gonna brush me off? The lady gave you her answer. I recommend you leave. Oh yeah? I recommend you leave. The man gives him a steely stare, unflinching until Shane backs down. Whatever. She's not worth it anymore. Shane storms off, and soon all the other patrons have cleared out. The whole bar was reserved for a private event, huh? We'd better clear out. A likely story. I don't believe you. Oh, actually it's true. This venue was reserved just now. By me. By you? I was passing by the bar and happened to notice you were in a tough spot. In the moment, the simplest way to diffuse the situation seemed to be by buying the bar out for the afternoon. Oh. Thank you? I didn't need saving. Just the bar? Oh, God, thank you. You're a lifesaver. I was beginning to think that guy would never leave. Trust me, the pleasure is all mine. The man flashes you a bright smile and offers his hand. Did he look like a William? It's a tough one. I mean, he kind of did, but at the same time, I kind of wanted to... I kind of like this guy already. I kind of like it. He's just smooth. Smooth, polite. A man's man, really. I go with William. Why not? I'm William. You were rescued from a bad day by a handsome man. Katie. Soon you're laughing with William over glasses of fine Cabernet with the bar all to yourselves. The soft romantic music rings clear through the air, free from previous noise of the crowd. I have to ask, why were you at the singles cocktail mixer? You don't seem like the kind of guy who has any trouble meeting someone. Those who know me might even warn you that I've got somewhat of a reputation. Oh? I'm not the kind of guy to settle down easily, but in any case, that's not why I'm here today. It may sound strange, but I'm actually working right now. Right now? You must be a... I have no clue. Sommelier, an investor, a professional pickup artist. This is where I want to Google somewhere. I don't know what it is, so I don't want to insult him. I don't know, an investor. Just, there you go, it's a middle ground. Ah, that's right. My company is looking to get into luxury travel business. Excursions, an event like this, are a big part of that. So you thought you should do some hands-on research? I guess there are worse ways to spend a summer. I'm always hands-on. I've lived on a ranch in the middle of Texas. I've spent a month on an oil rig in Alaska. I like to think it gives me an edge over people just pushing paperwork around back at their offices. And it's probably more fun, too. At least this time, anyway. I'll admit this ship is turning out to have better company than I expected. Anyway, what about you? How did you find yourself at the mixer today? I assume it wasn't just to be dazzled by the conversation skills of our buddy Shane. To be honest, dating is kind of new for me. I just broke up with my fiance after I found out that he was cheating on me. I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, well, he was a jerk. I'm ready for what's next. I'm gonna go with he's a jerk. which is why I showed up at the mixer. And so you went straight from a cheating scumbag to Slee Central. That's not the best way to get over an ex. Is there a best way to get over an ex? Well, a good date wouldn't be a bad start. And there's no time like the present. It's not even sundown, and we've made port. Hit the town with me. Right now? But we just met. I'm not proposing that we get engaged. I just want to take you out on a romantic night. No strings attached. What do you say, Katie? Join me for a night out in Venice? Okay, by the way, I'm going to throw this game out the window if it makes me do Diamond Wall on the next chapter. Just saying. So if you guys did enjoy, and... What? No! Hello, everyone! Freshman Love Bites has come out. Look forward to it. Until then, feel free to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I'll be taking care of our host. Ha 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 ha!